Hello, my amazing listener. How are you doing today? I'm really happy that you are listening to me, and I hope we have a great time. That's right, in this podcast, I'm gonna talk about several topics of life. For example, I've chosen to talk about the topic emotions just for a few weeks. Then I'm gonna talk about another topic that you, my amazing listener, can choose and send me a topic you would like to hear from me. I hope we have a great relationship so we can grow as an empathetic, wise, and loving human being. I believe it's important to learn anything from anyone in order to improve ourselves and therefore improve our changes that can make the world a better place to live. So, from now on, my amazing listener, you can leave a comment or a like on my social medias. And if you want to, you can text me with a suggestion about what cool topic you would like to hear next. I hope you enjoy my podcast, have fun listening to it, and feel comforted by it. So, with that being said, today I'm gonna start the season emotions. And for that to happen, I must say that I thought emotions, moods, and feelings were, in the end of the day, all the same. But for my surprise, this topic is far more complicated than I wish it was. So I'm gonna start explaining the differences between emotions, moods, and feelings. Emotions can be seen in our facial expressions. That's why we have, for example, emoji faces on WhatsApp to express our emotions to somebody else since that person is not seeing our face. It's interesting to know that our brain is responsible for our emotional responses. So, the next time you send someone a text and find yourself smiling, it's your brain's fault. By the way, actors are always training in front of the mirror how they are gonna express each and every emotion on stage. And that's one of the things that make someone a good actor. If it's natural for them to express the character emotions for the audience. So, when you send a smiling emoji to someone you are in love with, telling them that you are happy right now, that's an emotion. But when somebody does something for you, you feel gratitude, and that's a feeling. Also, when you send a message to someone saying that you're feeling sad for the past 5 hours, for example, that's a mood. So, to sum up, emotions are how you are feeling right now, this instant. They are short lived feelings. Moods are how you are feeling for the past few hours or days. They are longer lasting than emotions. And finally, feelings are longer lasting than all of the other two, and usually are more complex to understand than emotions and moods. Really cool to know, right? Now that I've told you all of this, I can tell you that we feel many emotions every day. And for some zodiac signs, like Gemini, every hour a new mood, right? By the way, leave a comment about what is your zodiac sign and if you feel that you have a million or zillion emotions every day. And tell us, how do you handle it? I would really like to know. So, feelings such as fear, happiness, can be felt in our bodies. They are the reaction from an emotion. So, for example, when you are in danger, the first mood you will probably feel is fear. Then, if the situation doesn't get better, it can become a feeling that is longer lasting and deepful. However, moods such as when you feel cheerful, gloomy, romantic, reflective, and many others, you can sense by the tone of somebody's voice over the telephone, for example. So if your friend is cheerful, he's gonna sound cheerful, and that is his mood right now. And when in the end of the day he's sad, he's gonna sound sad. And so you know he changed his mood. By the way, if you are wondering about Gemini moods, yes, they switch moods very easily, all the time, all day, just like everybody else. And I've discovered that, especially when a person, for example, doesn't have a good night's sleep, chances are they will have a moody day. Talking about good night sleep, is your city noisy just like mine? If it is, please leave a comment or a like. So, answering the title of today's podcast, emojis are emotions? Yes, they are. Yes, they represent emotions, such as the winking face, the flushed face, and the pleading face, for example. And just out of curiosity, I discovered that emotions were invented in Japan in 1997, and only in 2010 it became famous worldwide after being added to several cell phones. Also, just out of curiosity, the word emoji means the letter E for picture in Japanese and moji for character in Japanese. So that was the today's podcast. Always feel free to leave a like or a comment. I'm really, really happy that you heard my podcast. I heartily thank you, my amazing listener. Take care.